Today we're doing a front low beam light bulb exchange on this 01 VW Cabrio. First, you're going to pop your hood open here, and both of your high beams are going to be the ones in the middle, the closest to the middle of the vehicle. The ones on the outside are going to be your low beams, these big ones here, and that's what we're going to be looking for. Now, typically, whenever you open up the hood, you're going to have a cover here, and a cover will have a metal rail around it. You pull that rail off, you pull the plastic cover off. These do not have them, so we're just going to go straight into the repair on this one. Over here on the driver's side, you'll probably pull the battery out because it'll give you a lot more access to change the bulbs. And over here on the passenger side, you're going to want to pull where your air filter goes out. That way you have more access on the passenger side. Now, in order to get this out, you're going to have to take something, probably a 7mm, and pull this clamp off here. You're going to get this hose here out of the way. You're going to unlock it right here and right here on the back. And you're going to try to set your air filter out of the way. Now, most of the time, I don't mean moving the whole thing. It just means setting it back out of the way just enough to get your arm inside there, to be able to move your wrist. And we're going to be reaching right back in here to pull this loose. Now, down in here, if you can see this, you have these little clips here to your harness. You just pull it straight off. This one's brittle, and the corner broke off of it, but you pull that straight off. Then you're going to want to get to this metal clip right inside here. Try to get you a good angle in here. This clip push down and in at the same time, and then it'll swing right open right here. As soon as you swing it open, you can remove your bulb. Then, of course, depending on what store you go to, make sure you match up your bulbs, make sure they're the same, what you need to plug in here. These are H7s by Sylvania. And sorry that the video is straight up and down here. Try to get it to focus and let you see that the wiring harness right there, the plug itself, is a little bit burned up. So this is something that they're probably going to have to replace in the near future. They can't do it right now, but that's something to look for. You don't want them things to be burned up or it will lose connection. Now for the reinstall, we're going to do the exact opposite of what we just did. You're going to put it in here. Now once it's sitting where you need it at, you roll this back around and make sure that it sits up against where the bulb is, and you'll push it back in and up. That way it goes in behind this little groove down here on this piece of metal and up, and it'll lock it into place and hold that bulb into place. Then you're going to get your wiring harness here. You're going to plug it back in. And then this bulb's changed. Now, if you do have something burned like this right here, and you cannot replace it, like this customer, then you can get some dialytic grease and put on it just to kind of lube it up, give it a little bit better connection. Now we're on the driver's side over here. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to want to reach down in, grab these little connectors, pull it off, grab this little bar right here, push it down and back, swings out, and it unlocks it. As you can see, it comes out of there a specific way. And then pull this one out. You're ready to exchange it. You can see where that one is blown right there. And these can only go in one way, which is going to be with this little clip right here up to the top. So whenever you get down in here, all you got to do is push it with that part going up to the top. Make sure it's in there straight. You can verify it through the front side if you need to. Then you pull this little hanger back around here. and it will push up against the light itself. Then you push down, in, and pull up. When you pull up, it will lock it into place. This whole assembly here is loose on this particular car. They'll have to definitely get that fixed in the future. Once all that's locked into place, just reach over, put your plug back on it, push it in there, make sure it locks in, and then test everything out. Yep. If you like tool reviews, do-it-yourself, how-to videos, and much more, make sure to follow me on Instagram. Pop the clutch on that subscribe button, comment down below, and thanks for watching.